Final Destination. Final Destination. Hit a new movie. Final Destination 6 and Cloverfield 2. Say it isn't so. It is. Oh my god. Guys, we are going to be watching some trailers today. And we're going to be talking about Final Destination 6. But this is kind of like the pre-show, right? It's a little bit ahead of schedule here. We're about 4 minutes in. I thought I'd just whip out the old guitar here and start playing. Because that's what I want to do right now. Yeah. You guys can't quite see it. But glycerine. Do you guys like Bush? The band. Wait a minute. That's a common chord progression there, right? That's also very Green Day-ish, right? Yeah. Hearing is believing. There you go. When I come around, is that? Or no, is that maybe that's Basket Case? I don't know. Anyway, Billy Joe wrote a lot of songs with just power chords, right? Yeah, we're gonna be talking about some horror movie news today. Yeah, there. See, look, I'm now using my pinky to play the stuff, right? Bush, fronted by English guy Gavin Rossdale. Yeah, I haven't heard any of their new material. No, I only have Razor Blade Suitcase. Yeah, there was something like that's pretty much the only album I've ever listened to. Because of the way that he sings, he's got a very limited range. I think he only stays within that one octave. Which is fine, but it's just... Yeah. Do I still have that album? I got it there somewhere. It's on my iTunes as well, so... Swallowed, great song. Yeah. Alright, guys. We're just jamming here. One more minute until we go start talking about some horror movie news. Kind of excited for a new Final Destination movie. Yeah. All right, it's 12 o'clock. Let's get underway here, guys. Let's get underway and talk about some horror movie news. All right, make sure that everything's set up. Make sure that everything's ready to rock and roll. Here we go. Let's do it. Yes, Final Destination 6. And Cloverfield 2 in the works. All right. Welcome to Mirror Domains Movie News, your place for entertainment headlines. And on today's show, we're doing the Horror Weekly Roundup, where we talk about all the big horror movie news headlines that dropped during the week with that new Hellraiser trailer that dropped. That's got everybody talking about it, yeah, for sure. Halloween Ends has some TV spots. The Nun 2 has some casting news there. But we start off today's show by talking about Final Destination 6. Okay, so it's finally coming. It's finally in the works. Final Destination 6 freaks filmmakers directing the new installment for HBO Max. Okay, so it's going to be on HBO Max. Final Destination finally gets another installment. Yeah, they can come back to this one, right, guys? Did you like the the Final Destination movies. The first one was okay. I liked it, but I think, yeah, the fifth one was actually pretty good too. Yeah, I do remember it. Okay, well, and yeah, it's a formula that they can just keep on recycling and keep on using, so why not? Anyway, the directors there, with John Watts, who did Clown, Cop Car, and Spider-Man No Way Home as producer. Okay, so he's producing this, with Laurie Evans Taylor and Guy Busick writing. Okay, so Guy Busick did Scream 2021, and Laurie Evans did Wicked Games. As an update today, THR also reports that Zach Lipovitsky and Adam B. Stein have been brought on board to direct, with plot under wraps. Well, you know what the plot is. It's going to be a bunch of people getting, cheating death, and then, finally getting their comeuppance, right? And there'll be one character that sees it all happening and tries to warn everybody. That's the formula, right? It's not that complex. Reddick teased co-creator of the first... Really? What to expect and what will change with that formula? What's this? Reddick teased. I will say that it's not just going to be another kind of, we set up a group of people, they cheat death. Well, that's what I just said. And then death gets them. There's one wrinkle that we kind of added to every movie to kind of change that up a little bit. This one is a true Final Destination movie, but it doesn't follow that kind of formula and that we've kind of established. So expect something new. Okay, all right, well, fine. You know what? You change up the recipe a little bit for a new Final Destination movie. No release date as of yet. So we got our writers, we got our directors. Looks like this thing is going forward, guys, and I hope you are looking forward to it. To a new Final Destination movie. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Are you you're curious about it? Does the team there make you kind of intrigued if you know their work? Our Viking says in the live chat, should have known a Final Destination wasn't going to be the last chapter. Yeah, for sure. Well, hey, it happens, right? Cloverfield 2 is officially in the works, with Babak Anvari directing. Babak Anvari. I don't know anything of their work. But okay, well, you know what? I like the first Cloverfield. I still own it. On DVD, I think. And I really like 10 Cloverfield Lane. But it looks like this Cloverfield 2 will pick up with the big monster. And that's cool. That's what we want to see, right? Another, like the big kaiju kind of thing. It's now been 15 years since the found footage Cloverfield. Yeah. And Cloverfield Paradox. Oof. What a monstrosity of a film. Good cast. But it wasn't supposed to be a Cloverfield film. We know that. Anyway, Deadline reports today Babak Anvari from Under the Shadow and Wounds is directing new Cloverfield movie for Paramount, with Joe Barton being hired to write the script. So we got a writer, just like Final Destination. We got the writer and the director. It is unknown how this installment will link to its predecessors, whether it's a straight sequel or to the original, or an anthology piece that's just set in the universe. Oh, come on. No. Make it about the monster, guys. We want to see more. We want to know what happened after that, right? Yeah, bring that back, because that was kind of like their tease at the end of Cloverfield Paradox, where it was grotesquely by J.J. Abrams shoehorned in at the end that they showed the monster. Yeah. Yeah, bring us back to that. Anyway, we want to see more of that. Or, you know what? Bring back Mary Elizabeth Winstead. Find out more about her when she left to fight the aliens. Yeah, I would love to see more of her too. Yeah, bring that. Tie that back all in together somehow. Because that's what I would like to see. How does 10 Cloverfield Lane really work with the first movie? How's that tied together? Because we saw that there was an alien invasion of some kind, and we saw that it was this big monster fell into the water from space, right? In the end of the first movie. So, yeah, I want to know more. What's going on? Cool. No release date yet for this. It's just, It's just inklings of things getting underway, guys. Cloverfield 2, for sure. For sure. Arglass Vikings in the live chat says, I thought the first two Final Destinations were very clever. Watch the third. Need to catch up with the franchise. Yeah, I think it started to lose its way a little bit, the Final Destination, after the third one, I think. It was just becoming just the same kind of rehash of everything. But I think the fifth one, kind of like what Jigsaw did, it reinvigorated it enough that it was pretty good. Yeah. Arglass Viking says they need to introduce another John Goodman style character in 10 Cloverfield sequel. Yeah. Yeah. I really liked 10 Cloverfield Lane. I did. It was like a near perfect movie. Good script, good acting, good directing. It was just phenomenal. All right. What's next? The Nun 2. Guys, did you really need a sequel to The Nun? I guess we're getting it. And Storm Reed will battle Valak in upcoming sequel. Now, we know Storm Reed from Wrinkle in Time, and she was the daughter in The Invisible Man. She can act. Okay, so she's going to be in The Nun 2. All right. The next installment of the Conjuring universe, The Nun 2, with Michael Chavez, is taking over as director. Okay. And he did The Curse of La Llorona and The Conjuring. Oh, the devil made me do it. Okay, well, at least he's familiar with this universe. The Nun 2 will arrive in theaters September 8th, 2023. Okay. Storm Reed. Oh, she's in Euphoria, is she? I really need to see Euphoria, but I don't have that station here. Because I'm a big Zendaya fan. I am. But The Nun 2 plot synopsis. Really? All right, let's check this out. 1956 France. A priest is murdered, and evil is spreading. The sequel to the worldwide smash hit The Nun follows Sister Irene as she once again comes face to face with a demonic force, Valak, the demon nun. Okay. Well, yeah, that's not that. I think that's pretty much what we expected, right? The first movie was in 1952. Yeah, and I heard that. There was going to be a time jump there. I heard about the time jump. All right. There you go. It's still going to be a period piece. Kella Cooper will be writing The Nun 2, and they wrote Malignant. Well, that's cool. I like Malignant. I did. I really like Malignant. All right, The Nun 2 with Storm Reed. Guys, next year, September 8th. They should be able to make that one pretty quick. I don't expect a whole bunch of post-production on that one. Sick. Sick is a movie that for some reason, I don't think it's getting I don't think it's getting a wide release. It should be out anyway. Anyway, there's a big article up with Gideon Adlon talking about the new slasher flick from the guy who wrote the Scream movies, Kevin Williamson. It's like a home invasion. We've seen the trailers for this, guys. And Gideon Adlon is somebody who I first noticed in the Craft Legacy. And like Out of the Four Girls. I think for some reason, I don't know why there was a performance that just kind of like stuck with me, and I have high hopes for her future. There she is right there, guys. And she's got a quote with bloody disgusting here saying, I want to do many things. I wanted to do all the genres, and if you're going to do a slasher, it should be a Kevin Williamson slasher. Well, he is known for writing, well, he made Scream. I mean, come on. It was firstly Kevin Williamson. This is my first movie to be able to work is insane, but also this is my first time out of college. What? What are you talking? What are you trying to tell me here? The pandemic happened while I was in my senior year, so all of this was happening very quickly. I had a lot of feelings and emotions, and I didn't know how to get them out. What are you talking about? I don't know. I think what I loved is that Kevin Williamson and Caitlin are so good at building up this momentum in the sense of, even as an actor, no matter how many times I've read the script, every time we come in for the new scene, you see the wrench, you see the extra wrench that's added. What the heck are you? I don't know what's going on with these quotes, but I do want to see Sick. It looks like they had a good time there on set too. Yeah. Sick is supposed to. Well, when is this supposed to come out? What's the release date here? Why am I not seeing it? All right, let's pull that up. Sick release date. There we go. Here we go. Let's pull that up. 2022. Oh, thanks. Thanks. Is it already out? Did I not pull this up? James, what am I doing here? Coming soon, October 12th. Okay, October 12th. Due to the pandemic, Parker and her best friend decide to quarantine at a family lake house alone, or so they think. All right. Yeah. You don't have a poster up there for it. Sick. Whoops. Anyway, I like Gideon Adlon. Let's pull that up. She's only been in a few things, though. Sick. Yeah. Who Am I? Looks like she was in a lot of TV stuff. But yeah, she was in Craft Legacy. And for me, out of the four girls, there's just something about her that's she had a, I think it was like a monologue or something that just made me go, yeah, I want to follow her work. Anyway, I did like the Craft Legacy sequel. I like that. I did like that. And she's going to be in the Sick. So that's cool. That's cool. Something about her just kind of reminds, I'm kind of thinking like a younger Kathy Bates kind of thing. Like she's got that kind of talent. Yeah. Anyway, that's Sick, guys. October 12th. That's just around the corner. All right. I thought, Art Glass says, I thought the SFX and The Nun were cool. I could watch a continuation. Well, it did get a little bit VFX heavy there at the final act, right? In the final scene there. The big showdown. All right. What's next? Re-Animator. Do you guys remember that Re-Animator movie? I guess the Re-Animator stars reunite with Dr. Hill's head prop from the original film. Jeffrey Combs and Barbara Crampton. Jeffrey Combs. Yeah, he's a good actor. We don't get enough of him. Like, he's a true character actor. For sure. So, if you like the movie, the Re-Animator, it was kind of like one of those weird stories, right? I like those kind of weird abstract stories, and I guess they reunited with the head there. And if you don't know who Jeffrey Combs is, you should, because he was in the Re-Animator. He was also in, what's that one? It's like something Beyond, right? Where it's like he opens up a dimension, a portal to another dimension. But he was also good in like The Frighteners. You remember The Frighteners? He just has that ability to transform into something totally weird and abstract. Yeah, with Peter Jackson, The Frighteners there, and Michael J. Fox. Well, that's kind of cool anyway. The Re-Animator. And I like it when, actors work together and they just build that kind of friendship and unity with each other, and it's that they still hang out with each other, like the guys from Lord of the Rings, the Hobbits. They still hang out from time to time, and that's cool. I dig that. Cool prop there too. I'm surprised that they've kept it in such good shape. That's cool. Yeah, the Re-Animator. There they are in the movie right there. God, they were young. For sure. All right. What's next? Shining prequel. Was there a Shining prequel in the works? Yes, there was. But not anymore. Unfortunately, Mike Flanagan reveals Shining prequel not happening because of Dr. Sleep's box office performance. Now, I really like Dr. Sleep. I thought it was fantastic. Great movie. And what was the box office for Dr. Sleep? Let's take a look at that. 31.5 domestically, 72.3 worldwide. Oh, so it did. It did. Bummer. Guys, Rose the Hat. Oh my God. Oh, I love this movie. Abra. Yeah, I wish we could see more of Abra. What was the budget there? Okay, so 45 to 55 million for Dr. Sleep, and I guess, well, it wasn't. Well, it just crawled over, barely making its money back. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. That's kind of a bummer. Yeah. This has come up on a couple of pages here. The new Shining film killed by bad Dr. Sleep box office. I'll always regret that it didn't happen. So he wanted to make a prequel to The Shining. I don't know if it's going to be about what happened in room 237 or if it was going to be about, the first butler guy. What's this? The Shine. Dick Halloran. A Dick Halloran story. It was going to be about, okay, if it was going to be about Halloran there. That could have worked. We're so close. I always regret this didn't happen. And this is from his official Twitter there, guys, that he had a poster. He was going to make it about Halloran. The old guy who tries to mentor Danny and told him about The Shining. Okay. Him working at the hotel there. I would have, wow, bummer. Yeah, that's a real bummer. So why didn't it happen? Somebody asked. Because of Dr. Sleep's box office performance. And that's a real bummer, guys. And maybe we should watch this movie. Maybe I'll do a reaction to this. Because it was so well done, so well crafted. Yeah. Ewan McGregor as the older Danny Torrance. I mean, come on. It was great story. But you know what? Instead of a prequel, I think I would rather see more of Abra, the girl that he mentors in the Harrigan, or what was his name, role, right? Halloran, yeah, in the Halloran role. I would like to see more of that story. See where she goes next. Find other people that can shine and help them too, right? For sure. But that's kind of a bummer news. All right, we got some trailers here. I'm not going to watch this one. Let the Right One In. It's a series that's going to be on Showtime, right? Yeah. We watched the trailer during the week, and if you want to check that out there, we can. But it's got Damian Bashir as the caretaker of the young girl who befriends somebody in the neighborhood. She's a vampire, guys. We know that story. I watched both the Swedish version and the Chloe Grace Moretz version, and I like both of them. But yeah, the trailer is pretty straightforward. It does look like they augmented, like they added to the lore of it a little bit, which is fine because it's going to be a series. But yeah, I dug it. I dug the trailer. I did.
Are you insane? Do you know how many people I've killed for you to live?
We know what's going to happen with him, right? But it seems like the young girl is going to be able to carry this, so that's cool. Let the Right One In on Showtime, guys. A series. Looks like it's going to be pretty cool. October 7th on Showtime. So that's just around the corner, too. Let the Right One In. Vampires. They're coming back. We got also the Interview with a Vampire series coming out there soon, too. Yeah. Yeah. Seems to be the motif. What else dropped this week was the Hellraiser reboot trailer. Well, it's not really a reboot. It's just another tale in the Hellraiser universe, but they kind of redesigned the Cenobites. I think she looks awesome. If you guys seen my reaction to it, I was very animated about it. I think we talked about it last week too, right? Did we? Yes. No? Yeah, we talked about it. I think it dropped on Tuesday anyway. Yeah. So we did watch the trailer. All my reactions are up there, but Jamie Clayton took to her social media saying, "Oh my God, look what happens when you hashtag Hellraiser. There's a petit moi comme le priest." What? There it is right there. So if you hashtag Hellraiser, you get a small little pinhead there. Cool. There you go. And we did watch the trailer. It's grotesque. It's awesome. I think she's going to nail it as the new Pinhead, and the new Cenobites in it look fantastic. I guess we can, take a look at some of the shots. I've already done my reaction to it. Guys, you know how I felt about it, the lament configuration. And I guess I didn't really point it out at the time, but we do see the Leviathan, which is that big underground kind of puzzle, like the period, because the box has different configurations, right? And the box, depending on which variation you use, depends on what level of severity you get. And I don't know who this Goran is. He's going to be playing, it looks like a caretaker of the box. He's like the human caretaker, and he takes it around to people to get murdered by the Cenobites, it looks like. Yeah. And when you hear the chains come out, like this guy, I think he's going to get maybe this guy's the Mask. Because one of the new Cenobites is going to be the Mask. I don't know. But yeah. You can see that here. The different configurations. The Lament is life, and that's when it's in its normal box form. Lore, we've seen that configuration there too. Lazarus, Leviathan is this. Yeah, so Leviathan, and I like how it cuts there. It cuts you every time that you try to solve it. There's a piece and it takes your blood. Good trailer, and you can see that it doesn't look like, like her skin is all peeled. There's no black robes on the Cenobites, but she's definitely holding the box there. The new Pinhead, or the Hell Priest is what I should be calling it. And then it's a kind of a dark trailer, but yeah, this is the Mask. Basically, he doesn't have a head. It's just his face has been stretched out. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, and I dig it. And then we get chatter. It's really kind of dark. And I think some people, once you get used to the fact that they're not going to have the black robes, that it's just more of their skin just peeled back, I think people will be on board with it. It's a good, interesting take. And I do like the voice.
Feed it. Their blood. Their pain.
Yeah, see, that was Leviathan right there. You saw the labyrinth there, right? So that's from Hellraiser.
All for us.
Yeah, I dig it. Man, the makeup in this is phenomenal. Phenomenal.
What is it you pray for?
Yeah. It's cool that the chains are there. Yeah. Hellraiser, guys. October 7th on Hulu. I'm on board for this, for sure. My only gripe, this movie deserves to be watched in a theater. Yes, it does. I wish I could go and see it in the theater. I would... Oh... Well, I wish. But I don't have Hulu here in Canada. We don't. Hulu's only in the United States. But I will get a copy. I will watch it. I can't do a live reaction to it because it is supposed to be very adult, very graphic in its nudity and stuff like that. So I can't risk it. Doing it live. I'll still film my reaction to it, and my review for it will be up on the channel when it comes out October 7th, guys. Just around the corner. I'm prioritizing. This by far, is my most anticipated movie coming out this fall, for sure. And then later next week, we're doing the Monsters. We'll be doing that one live. The Rob Zombie Monsters. We'll be doing that as a live reaction on Tuesday, I believe. I love how the very opening has that classic Hellraiser music. Even if it's only for 2 seconds, this also looks much better than I was expecting. Yeah, so lots of people are digging it. Lots of people, including myself. The new Hellraiser. That trailer was phenomenal. All right. Coming out next month also is Halloween Ends. And they've had some featurettes and TV spots that, I don't want to spoil everything. featurette may confirm major plot point. Well, I wouldn't really call it a major plot point. Guys, we know that there's a time jump in Halloween Ends. It's like, what, 4 years or something since Halloween Kills that this one happens? And it's kind of like Laurie Strode has kind of moved on from Michael. And I think that's kind of like the twist that they want to talk about. Because you look at some of these TV spots that they've done in this featurette.
In that mask represents pure evil.
Like, they're just talking about her relationship with Michael, how it's changed.
There is no rhyme
So, yeah.
or reason.
Yeah. So it's Jamie Lee Curtis there. I think I'm really hoping that that it sticks the landing is what I wanted from Halloween Ends. That's pretty much all I want. And these TV spots and featurettes maybe spoil perhaps too much for some people, so I'm not gonna watch too much of them.
That is the beauty of
But I like how they're like recreating some of the shots from like the first one, right?
In 19.
Yeah, like her. Look how young she was. Wow. Wow. And there he is behind her, right?
Halloween.
Yeah, cool. But you got all these featurettes and stuff coming out. Michael
will be
Myers.
difficult to say goodbye to Laurie Strode.
It's her legacy and it's now part of ours.
40 years with this.
Well, that was cool. She was wearing a shirt there that said Final Girl. Yeah, because she was like definitely one of the first Final Girls, right? Cool. Cool, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Halloween
40
Ends for
years
sure.
with this character.
Pay attention for my straight out of the theater reaction for that one. But yeah, they got featurettes out now and stuff. Let's see what somebody's... Beyond excited for this movie. Have a blessed life, everyone, and hope you enjoy this movie. Can't wait. I'm a big fan of Jamie Lee Curtis. Yes. And her facing off
It's very
Michael
special
there.
to me.
That's what I wanted in Halloween Kills, but it got shifted, right? So October 14th, there it's going to be in theaters and on Peacock. Well, I don't have Peacock, but guys, it's just one of those things. I'm going to find a copy. I'll find a copy. Don't worry about it. Yeah, Halloween Ends for sure. Going to check that out. All right, what's next? Talking about Jamie Lee Curtis. I guess she's co-created and produced a short called Return to Sender. Return to Sender trailer. Jamie Lee Curtis co-created and produced new horror short. So, in this short, it looks like this woman orders something online and somebody comes to deliver it. And it's not who she wanted. I guess she didn't order it or something. So it's just a small little short with this woman, and it's kind of creepy actually. Yeah, Return to Sender.
Package for me. I'm getting things from an unsolicited sender.
Another user is.
So I'll be checking that one out.
Julia, you there?
You know what?
Hello?
So she's kind of like getting stalked, right? But I like it because if it's like a small little showcase of an actor, you know, showing the range that they have in a small scenario.
Julia?
Yeah, you can see like the horror on her face, right? She's worried about it. Russell Goldman writes and directs, and produced by Jamie Lee Curtis. Return to Sender. Very interesting. I'll have to check that out for sure. Hourglass Viking says the original Halloween is hard to beat, especially when Blue Oyster Cult's Don't Fear the Reaper kicks in. Yeah, it'll be nice to see this iteration for sure of the new Halloween, and people will be checking that out for sure. All right, guys, a few more stories here that are not listed here on the side, but they are in the description there. Scanners is going to get a remake show in development for HBO. I recently rewatched Scanners. It's not quite what I remembered it. It was kind of like, Michael Ironside is like the bad guy in this who blows up somebody's head by, he has that power in his mind. And then he tries to find somebody else to either join him in his quest or kill them, right? Scanners. People with like psychic powers, right? Scanning your mind to the point that it makes it, it's funky, man. But it's going to get a TV treatment as a series on HBO. Well, that's kind of okay. Yeah, Cronenberg. It was a Cronenberg film who did that, right? Scanners, first one. And it's very dated, for sure. But it was a very complex idea. And the final showdown with them kind of like having their mind battles. Okay. Scanners. Yeah. Had to check that out. Love Scanners. A bit cheesy, but good entertainment. Yeah, it was. It's definitely dated for sure. In the way that it was filmed. It was very stylized for that era. But I liked it. So it's going to be a series on HBO. Huh. Yeah, I'll be on board for that. Yeah, he kind of melts in the end, doesn't he? Is that what happens? Yeah, this is the good guy, and then Michael Ironside was the bad guy, right? Yeah. Huh. It was, that head exploding scene. They actually did that. Practical effects back then was really well done. All right. What's next is Subspecies Blood Rise teaser trailer. I didn't even know this was a series. It's going to be like vampires or something. There we go again with the vampires, right? 5th installment, Subspecies. It's now filming in Serbia. Will release in 2023. All right, so you got a teaser there. It's very vampire-ish, guys. Subspecies teaser trailer. All right. Looks like it's going to be a period piece. Okay. Huh. Blood Rise. What's the plot synopsis? Stolen by crusaders on the night of his birth, he has no knowledge of his bloodline. His mother is a demon. His father is a vampire, trained and exploited by a brotherhood of mystic monks to slay all enemies of the church. Fate brings him back one night to the castle of his father, amid with the monster-slaying sword of Laertes to destroy the vampire. Vladish, I don't know what that is. Okay. Well, you know what? I didn't even know that there was going to be a 5th one, because I didn't even know that there was a first one. Subspecies, Blood Rise, smaller vampire. Okay. You guys think about that? Like, I mean, the image is like, yeah, that's kind of creepy. Yeah. Huh. Sometime in 2023. Subspecies, Blood Rise. I like the premise of that. That seems like it could be interesting. All right, Hocus Pocus 2 has got some character posters out showing the Sanderson sisters. And, all right, there's Sarah Jessica Parker. Bette Midler. Okay. Hocus Pocus 2 comes out next month, guys. Or no, this month, September 30th on Disney+. Character posters. Right there, guys. Obviously, I like the Sarah Jessica Parker one. I've seen people cosplay as her, too, for, like, Halloween and stuff. So, yeah, she's the main draw for me, at least. Because it looks like they're just having fun with it, right? And it's cool that they all came back. And new character posters. Right there. Cool. Talking about vampire movies. Dracula. Bram Stoker's Dracula 4K restoration Coming to theaters in the United Kingdom for Halloween. So if you're in the UK, you can go out and see Dracula. I really like Bram Stoker's Dracula, and I really like that movie. So October 14th is Lost Boys. 21st is Poltergeist, and 28th is The Thing. Huh? They're re-releasing those. 4K. Dracula in the UK. I'd say go check it out. I like the cast. Yeah. Anthony Hopkins. And even Keanu Reeves in his terrible accent. I still like it. I like the cast. You got Carrie Elways in there. You know, Robin Hood. Richard E. Grant. And the guy who played the Rocketeer. Right there. Cool. No, that would be a cast I would love to see come back and make something else before Anthony Hopkins cashes out. To see all these guys reunited, I would love to see that. That would be cool. Something else. It doesn't have to be a vampire movie. Just make another movie with this cast, because these guys had like good chemistry. They really did. Especially that crypt scene with Lucy. Yeah. Wow. And I just like the feel of it, the tone of it. If I had the chance to see it in theaters, I would. For sure. The score, the music in it. Francis Ford Coppola directs Dracula. I mean, come on. Yeah, that's what I would be doing. All right, what's next? Knock at the Cabin. Yeah, that dropped this week too. We did a trailer reaction for it, so that's up on the channel too. Knock at the Cabin. I've been thinking about this trailer because it comes off as very much as a home invasion movie. These strangers come out of the woods, led by Batista, it looks like, try to accost a family. The synopsis reads, while vacationing at a remote cabin, a young girl and her parents are taken hostage by 4 armed strangers who demand the family make an unthinkable choice to avert the apocalypse. With limited access to the outside world, the family must decide what they believe before all is lost. And it was a good trailer. Yeah, as far as the teaser goes, it was very good. It starts off with a song, so... and I saw this trailer when it was on... what did I do? Don't Worry, Darling. Yeah. But yeah, it plays very well.
My name's Leonard.
When he's just talking with her,
Nice to meet you.
the young girl outside, you just hear his voice. You don't see his face.
I suppose I'm here to make friends with you.
It's disturbing.
My dad's too. But my heart is broken
Yeah.
Why is it broken?
because of what I have to do today.
And you get the impression that they believe that they're stopping the apocalypse, and are they going to kill each other? Or sorry, are they going to kill them? But I'm getting the impression that it's going to be, they have to decide of which one of the 4 of them will get killed. Like they're going to kill another one of them, and I think that's why you kind of get like this scared look on their faces here. There's Ron Weasley, right, from Harry Potter. I think they have to decide which one of them they're going to kill to stop the apocalypse. And I don't know how that's going to happen. It's weird that there's 4 of them. Are they the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse? I don't know. We'll have to see how it all plays out, because they do look disturbed about something. Yeah. And they have to decide. So yeah, Robert Meyer Burnett is excited for Knock at the Cabin. If it's true to the book, it's based on, and it's based on a book. So, yeah, I heard that the book is really good too. That something that maybe I'll see if my local library has it. If they do, I'll pick it up, give it a read. But Batista, definitely for sure. He looks like he's really developing as an actor. You can tell that he's trying to, hone his skill there, and that's cool. That's really cool. And working with Shyamalan will definitely help that, because Shyamalan, despite some of his other movies, the acting in them has always been good, right? Well, maybe Mark Wahlberg in the Happening was a little bit, what? No. Yeah. No, yeah. Maybe some of it was a little bit questionable, but yeah, for the most part, the acting in Shyamalan's movies are pretty good. So the Knock at the Cabin trailer was I thought it was pretty cool, for sure. All right, where are we at? I think that's it for pretty much today, guys. There was some other stuff, but yeah, I don't really have too much more to say on the stuff. Yeah. Have we written this one before? We haven't done this on the channel in a while. This is at Canada's Wonderland, which is just around the corner from where I live. I haven't written this poster yet. It's called Yukon Striker. It's apparently got a big drop. I don't like theme parks. Going up the hill definitely is one of the, that anticipation just eats away at you, right? It's part of the sell for me, at least. You see the skyline there of Vaughan, Canada. Yeah, and it always stops like that. It's crazy, right? Hands up in the air, guys. Give it. I always put my hands up. I don't care what anybody else does. Wow, that is steep. Wow. Yeah, that would be fun to ride, man. I need to go. Next year I'll go out and I won't be able to film it like this, but I'll ride this thing. I'm getting a bit too old for these kinds of things now, right? But I'm coming down to the last years where I'll be able to actually go on rides like this and have fun. Because when you get a certain age, your body starts to, it doesn't react well to all the jostling back and forth and stuff like that. Yeah, it sucks, guys, but when I was young, I would ride these things all the time, and I would just be like, I'm in love with theme parks. It's just a fun day, fun experience. It looks like this is a quality ride. It's cool. Yukon Striker. Yeah. Check that out. I haven't done one of those in a while. Highly recommend this ride. It's so smooth. That's what I like too. It's smooth. They really refined it, right? And the seat is so well made. You really protected, and it was just overall a flawless ride. It looked like it was a flawless ride there, for sure. Yeah. Cool. All right, guys. I think that's it for me today. It's Saturday, the weekend. I've done only Six Flags roller coaster near Trenton, New Jersey. I haven't been to Six Flags in New Jersey, but I've been to Six Flags in California, where they had some really nice roller coasters there too. Yeah. What was that one called? It was a wooden roller. They got was a Colossus, I think. But yeah, God, that's almost like a straight down drop that you do on this ride. Wow. When you were hanging over the edge there, that was creepy. Yeah, I'm looking forward to riding this one. It's been out for a couple of years now, so I haven't ridden this one, and I need to ride Leviathan. Also, I need to go to Canada's Wonderland. Maybe next spring I'll take my brother and his daughter. Maybe I'll take the niece there, because there's kids rides there too, and that they'll enjoy. We'll do that. Yeah. Because we're coming down to the end of the season for this kind of thing this year. I know that Canada's Wonderland does the Spook Fest. They transform one of their parts of the park into a haunted castle. Oh, there's a fire? Ooh. But yeah. All right, guys, that's it. What do you guys think about some of these stories? Let me know what you think. Final Destination. Are you looking forward to it? I think I am. And I think what we'll do is we'll just round out the day like the way that we started with the guitar. Why not? Why not? Hmm. Ooh. Yep, that's why you need to practice, right? Sometimes, yeah, those transitions can definitely throw you for a loop. Yeah, it's cool. I dig it. Yep. Yep. Yeah. You want to hurt your fingers, do that one. That definitely, even for me, well, I guess you can't quite see it, but it definitely indents my fingers doing the octaves like that. But I play it all every day, guys. So the tips of my fingers are pretty used to it, but they still hurt from time to time because I press too hard. you just got to experiment, right? Because even if you don't like you, I'll know the notes that I'm playing, but sometimes it's just different. Try like the D position on a different part of the neck. This makes different tones, right? Yeah. Great sound for that acoustic, yeah. All right, guys, I think that's it for me today, for sure. We started off with the guitar, finished it with it, and that's fine. Thank you for joining me on today's show. Guys, if you don't know how this works, we do full live watch-alongs for a series just like House of the Dragon that we do on Mondays. Yes, 1:30 p.m., House of the Dragon, episode 6. Oh, I can't wait for that. Can't wait for that. And on Wednesdays, we're doing Andor, Cassian Andor, for sure. Great series, Star Wars. Fantastic. On Thursdays, we do She-Hulk. We're going to be up to episode 7 already. Well, that series is coming close to its finale. And then on Fridays we do The Rings of Power, that is, well, not being very well received by a lot of people, actually. But I find I'm actually kind of enjoying it. I do my best. And of course, you know, we do the Horror Weekly there on Saturdays, where we talk about all the big horror movie news headlines. And every now and then I whip out the old guitar and I show you, I just share some of my music with you guys. So there you go. Sometimes we ride roller coasters too. Yeah, I dig it. All right, guys, enjoy your weekend. And I'll see you on Monday for, well, more movie news and talking about the box office report and stuff. Enjoy your weekend, guys. See you next time on Mirror Domains.